the pre-treatment, carbonization, and the post-treatment. The pre-treatment stage is mainly to remove the impurities in the raw materials and adjust their moisture content in order to improve the carbonization efficiency and the quality. And in the carbonization stage, the pre-treated raw material are placed in the carbonization furnace to carry out the pyrolysis reaction at a high temperature. Well, maybe just the normal one is 400 to 600. This temperature without oxygen and under the low oxygen, just like this environment. The post-treatment stage is to separate, the purify, and to process the char products in order to obtain the carbon products that meet the requirements. This is some brief introduction about our business of our equipment. Well, just later I will show you what kind of raw materials that we can use and what products we can get. Depends on this kind of technique. Well, this is the carbonization. This machine is a device that burns this kind of materials such as bamboo, wood, under the oxygen deficient conditions that we can get, like the char or the vinegar and thin gas or other kind of the products. And this is the 3D layout of our equipment. You can have a look at this. This is the now the feeding system, the drawer system, the carbonization system, and the slagging system. And also we are environmental friendly, so we have the purification system to purify the gas that we need to release. So you don't need to worry about the pollutions during our production. And also we have our customers in all over the world, over 60 countries. So just if you want to visit our client's factory, you can also contact with our sales manager to see the true production line of our equipment, and to see the efficiency, the product quality, and the detailed technique. Okay, and this is some brief introduction. You can have a look at this. It shows us that the carbonization machine is a device that burns materials such as bamboo, wood under the oxygen deficient conditions, or spontaneous combustions on the surface to decompose them into the combustible gas, tar, and charcoal. It is also called the charcoal making machine. The main products that we have is the charcoal. So this is what we called it this. And here are the raw materials of our equipment. That all they are the biomass, like the coconut shell, palm shell, sawdust, bamboo, corn cob, rice husk, straw, or wood. They all contain these char, so we can, by using this carbonization machine and just turn it into the this kind of products. There's 4 main products that we can get: charcoal, wood vinegar, tar, and waste gas. Or the waste gas, actually they're tail gas or the flue gas. So we can use it directly by just link it with the furnace that they can use at the heating energy. But we need to just purify it first. This is some kind of technique. Well, not only our equipment can deal with this kind of biomass, we can also just deal with this kind of waste things, like the daily waste, the e-waste, or the solid waste, other kind of waste. So just suitable for many kind of raw materials. That if you want to have this, if you're interested, we can give you some catalog, some certificates, and some just the information about this. And this is what our products can use. Like the main products, the charcoal, we can use that smelting. It can be a flue, like using it at barbecue or some other places. And also it can purify this, like the active carbon system. We will use this carbonization material to purify the air, and also it can be the main material of the fertilizer or the installation materials. This is what our charcoal products can do. And the second material is the wood vinegar. So this it can be the soil improvement, deodorize, fertilizer, activate, and the food preservation, this kind of places. And also the main products, the tar. It can be the raw material full. Also the waterproof material and the raw material of carbon black. As we all know, the carbon black also have a high heating energy, can use that the like to burn, replace the coal. And also it can be the raw material of rubber, paint, and so on. So just it have a large use places. And also the waste gas, the tail gas we have introduced, it can just flue to heat the reactor itself. It will go through a purification system, or we call it the buffer tank. Then it will come to the hot wind furnace and the dryer. These two devices will all use this waste gas, that we don't need much more extra gas to burn it, so it can save our heating energy. And this is the construction of our equipment. Just a brief introduction. Like this is a hopper to feed the raw materials, and like this is a small capacity, maybe just 100 kilogram per hour. So, and this material, the moisture is lower than 15%. So this machine don't have a dryer. It only have a pyrolysis furnace. But if your material have a large capacity and the moisture is just higher than 10% or 15%, so we suggest that it's necessary for you to have a dry machine, just to lower the water resistance. And then like this, we go through this through conveyor to this carbonization drum. And then this is the pyrolysis furnace to just having this reaction. Then the spray tower is to purify the gas. Like under the reactor there is a combustion system that will burn the reactor to 400 to 600 degree. So we will have the smoke that need to release at a purified standard. So this is why we set up this spray tower. Then we have different plans for you for the high standard and lower standard, normal standard, to reach to different policies of different regions. This is some content. You can have a look. It's very clear to see the input, output, and the material sizes, standard, and the machine's model, feeding type. You can see here the input. It can all be the biomass, the coconut shell, palm shell, sawdust, like the this kind of things that we start in the very beginning. This kind of waste, and the output. These 4 main products we can get. And the material requires, it's better for you to control the sizes to lower than 20 millimeter or 2 centimeter, and just it's better for you to just react these materials. And if you have a large materials, you need to first crush it and to the sizes. And the water content, just the moisture, it's better for you to control it below 15%. Or if there are too much water in it, it will just have influence about our products. Oh, just like most of these charcoal, it will come to the vinegar. The vinegar's content will just higher, but the charcoal may be lower. And also, if we have too much water, it will just lower our efficiency to have this production. The energy of heating will first give to the water, help them to evaporate, and when all the water have just evaporate, and then the heating energy will come to the biomass. This is the model of our equipment. Well, we have the different certificate for you. You can just call our sales manager, give you the plan. If you have a lower price, a lower capacity or a higher capacity, also can just give you this program for you. This is a model, and the capacities depend on this. We have just 1 ton per hour, 2 ton per hour, 3 ton per hour, and this is the reactor sizes. You can have a look, length and width. And the feeding type of this is continuous. We have 3 kinds of equipment: the batch type, just carbonization furnace, a semi-continuous carbonization furnace, and the fully continuous one. Well, this shows we have now introduced is the fully continuous one. It can work for 24 hours without stop and working for 7 to 10 days. So we have a high efficiency that we can feed the raw material and just have the carbonization react and discharge the charcoal, this carbon black, these things at the same time. So it can help you to work at a high efficiency and get more products. And the heating method is indirect heating. We have a hot bin furnace for you, and the furnace will just heat the wind, and we'll use this wind burner to just convey it into this furnace in the burning chamber below the reactor to heat the furnace. So just the heating is the degree is 400 to 1600. Is 3 ton per day output of charcoal? Yes. We have just 1 ton, 3 ton per hour. Yes, 1 ton, 2 ton, 3 ton per hour. Or if you want a bigger one or smaller one, you can also contact with us. This is a carbonization furnace that we can just turn this kind of biomass, like the coconut wood or some other products wood, coconut shell, to this kind of charcoal and wood vinegar, syngas, and the char, the products. So just if you are interested in this equipment, you can contact with us. We tell you this quotation certificate. It will depend on your capacity. And this is the land required and the water required. Just it's all we have the PLC system. It will work automatically. So there are few workers we need. 1 or 2 workers is enough. And this is some project cases. This is a client in China, a continuous one for 1 ton per hour, and this is a customer in Brazil. Well, just these customers, if you want to visit, you can also contact with us. Now, from now on, we have more than 60 countries. We have our equipment, we have our clients. So just it's just convenient for you to visit. Or if you want to visit our factory, we are the manufacturer. So you can come to Henan province in China, It's very convenient to come here and just to visit the prototype and the equipment that waiting to be delivered in our factory. This is a customer in Nigeria. We also have our subsidiaries in Nigeria, and we have our factory in there. So if you want to have this business in Africa, it's very convenient to contact with our sales manager. Just any questions you have, you can just leave. And if you want to know more details about the equipment, you can leave your WhatsApp, leave your email, leave your telephone to us privately. Then our sales manager will contact with you and send this kind of information. This is some feedback from our customers. And this is our company. We are doing rope. Henan is the province name. We are one of the subsidiary of doing rope. The name of it is the Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology. Well, we are a subsidiary of the Doing Holdings. It's a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer. Well, just we have our engineering team, sales manager. So now we have the manufacturer integrating technological design, research, development, machine production, sales, and after-sales service in one. So just we are founded in 2011, and now we have our customers for different products that more than 120 countries. So just it's very convenient for our customers to visit there. And any questions you have, or if you want to get the quotation of the equipment, get the prices, or get the layout, you can all contact with our sales manager, give you this kind of information. And this is some pictures of our factory. It's in Jiaozuo City, Henan Province in China, near our company. This is one of the workshop for the carbonisation furnace, and this is some spare parts, some other device, the cooling system, the slacking system, the starting system, and so on. And here are other products we have. Not only these kind of carbonisation furnace, we can also deal with this kind of waste things, this e-waste, like the copper wire and the PCB board, aluminium, plastic, radiator, recycling machine, lithium battery. Well, just we also have the kind of things like to deal with the solar panels. That any questions you have, you can just leave. Well, just we have different kind of products in our different subsidiary, and in this live show we have 3 kind of products. The first one is the biomass carbonization furnace that can get a charcoal, vinegar, or and so on. And also we have this kind of e-waste recycling machine. Like we can recycle this solar panels, lithium battery, PCB board, and so on. Then by using this crushing machine and separating machine and get those metals, the glasses, fiber, the plastic or other kind of metals from this kind of e-waste. And also we have the pyrolysis machine to deal with this waste tire, waste plastic, and this oil sludge, and this kind of solid waste and hazardous waste. This is 3 main products that we have. And any questions or any products you are interested, you can leave your contact with to us, give you the brief introduction. Here are our service for you. We are the manufacturer, so you can come to our factory anytime. It's in Henan province in China. We have a factory that's nearly 40,000 square meters. So there are many prototypes in the factory, and many customers are built these equipment of different steps, and some waiting to be delivered. So just you can see what materials we use, what technique we use, and how to ensure it can get a long service life and a high efficiency by know how to build this equipment. And this is the pre-sale service. It's visit the production workshop of the factory and one-to-one device configuration screen. Well, just all the clients, they have their own materials of state and different capacity. So we will give you the unique certificate for you, and our engineer will contact with you, know your requirements, and give you this plan, give you this layout for you. And this is the third one is the plan to the equipment site, placement site. This is also the service by our engineer. And the second one is the on-sale service. You can check the production of the machine anytime, communicate with equipment manufacturing progress. And after sale service, most of our customers were concerned about this. We have 1 year warranty except this kind of spare part. All other questions you can all contact with us immediately. And also you may worry about you're far from China and about the transportation of the equipment and the installation, the operation of the equipment. Is that just you don't need to worry about this. We have our corporate company to help you to transport to your workplace. And if you need, our engineer can come to your workshop, come to your factory, help you to install and operate this equipment for you. And about the technical training, it's also by our engineer for maybe 3 to 5 days. Tell the workers how to run this equipment in a high efficiency and safe way. And this is this kind of reserve for you. So here are some brief introduction of this technique. And any questions you have, you can just contact with us. We will give you this introduction. And here is the 3D video for you that you can know more information about our equipment, the detail technique. You can have a look at this that during your just watching. Any questions you have, you can just leave in a comment place. Well, this is a continuous machine that we can run with while we just feed the raw materials. And the first is we use the belt conveyor with the divider to feed the material in a solo. Here at the very beginning, you can use a truck. We need 1 worker or 2 workers to feed the material in the silo. And then the hopper will just release this material, and by using this belt conveyor to feed it into the dryer. This is the first step. And inside it is an air shutter, which acts as this airtight seal to isolate this gas, the gas inside to the equipment and to prevent them from coming out. And this is the drying machine. You can see inside drawing this material by using this airflow, blowing the materials inwards. And this equipment, the temperature is about 300 degrees. The temperature of the gas coming out is about 1 to 200 degrees, and the shells of the equipment is about 200. This is some brief introduction about this first dryer, and the material of this is the boiler plate, Q234A, this equipment. You can see inside at the front of the dryer many the spiral plates that make the materials go inside the furnace. And inside this dryer, there are many the tipping boards to turn the material so that the material and the hot air will come into the fluid contact with each other, because some materials will have a high humidity and will be clumped with each other. So the plate is to just turn the materials to break up the material. And this is why this dryer oven is inclined so that the material is transferred forward. The angle of this inclination is 30 to 50 degrees. And then it will also go to this conveyor to the carbonisation system. You can see here the carbonisation system, it will control the moisture. If your materials is higher than 15 degrees, so we need to have a second dryer. The dryer is to just lower the moisture, the water content, to maybe 20 to 45% to 15%. And this carbonisation equipment, the material is also the boiler plate Q345R, or if your material is corrosive, we need this stainless steel. Also inside have the spiral plates to push the materials forward. And the carbonisation system equipment needs to be sealed, or the inlet and outlet are sealed design, just because if there has the oxygen inside and or the gas release, it will have to catch fire or have this flash explosion, this kind of situation. So we need this sealed design by using this kind of just technique. And the heating used the hot air furnace heating here. The equipment used the indirect heating. The furnace chamber is for 400 to 600 degrees, and the temperature of the front end of the furnace chamber is higher than the back end. And this section at the back is empty without this installation cover, and this is to just in order to cool down the material by the normal temperature. You can see here indirect heating by using this hot wind. This is a discharging system to discharge these the materials by using this winch that have a water cover outside, the condensation cover. Here is the hot wind recycling system. The hot air will extract by means of this extracting fan and then process through the cyclone dust collector, and is rotate to this carbonisation system. And when the carbonisation system just reach to the temperature, the normal temperature of 400 to 600 degrees, and then it will come to the dryer to save all the energy. You can see here there is a dryer. And when the dryer is come to 20 degree to 30 degree, just to reach the standard, and the gas that remain, it will just purify to release. This is the condensation system to just lower the temperature of the tail gas. There are several tubes inside to just spray out this gas, and outside is the water cover water. They are recycling water, so they don't have this pollution of the water. There are no waste of this kind of waste. And this is a spraying tower to purify it. We have different program of this purification system. So just you can just tell us where you want to have this business, and then our customers can give you analysis about this purification policies and the market of this kind of business in your regions. Here a brief 3D video for you. And just during this introduction, do you have any questions about this? And welcome our new friends. Here are the eating group. We are the carbonization system introduction now. Well, this machine is to divide these raw materials like these bamboo here, bamboo coconut shell, palm shell, straw dust, and straw wood, rice husks, and other materials by using it to this combination system by turn it into the charcoal, tar, and the same gas. You can see, and this is a kind of products that we can get. Well, just by using this, charring this biomass, we can not only effectively reduce this pollution of the waste in the environment. Just this kind of biomass, we can't just roll it randomly, and it also can turn it into this valuable resource. Organic components and biomass undergo complex chemical reactions and high temperatures to reduce these products, such as the charcoal, this wood vinegar, and the tar and gas. Just among them, the charcoal products have a wide range of applications in many fields, such as food, soil, the purified, the conditioner, the water treatment, absorbment, and so on. Just due to this kind of good combustion and absorb raw purities. This is other products that can use, like the wood vinegar, can use at the soil improvement, or the deodorize, filter, additive, and food preservation. The tar, or we can use at a heating system, the heating energy and the flue, or it's a raw material of the carbon black. It can just hide these qualities of the carbon black. Also, it's a material of the waterproof. So this is what's the three main products that we can use for. You can just solve it directly or have a deep processing. And the waste gas can get to heat this reactor directly. And this is the real picture of the equipment. The process of this carbonization mainly concerns the pre-treatment or the dry treatment, the carbonization, and the post-treatment, the slagging treatment, and the purification treatment. The pre-treatment stage is mainly to remove the impurities in the raw materials and adjust their moisture content in order to improve the carbonization efficiency and the quality. If the too much water content, you better need the dryer to lower this water, to lower the moisture to 15%, below 15%. And in the carbonization stage, here is a furnace. The pre-treated raw material are placed in the carbonization furnace to carry out the pyrolysis reaction at high temperature without oxygen or under low oxygen environment. And this post-treatment stage is to separate, purify, and process these charred products in order to obtain these carbonization products to meet the requirements. And like this, we have the three kinds of this equipment. This pyrometers shows is the fully continuous one. Also, we have the batch type one, semi-continuous one, for different efficiency, different prices, different certificates. And if you want to know this, you can tell us. We can tell your requirements to the sales manager and give you this introduction about this. Or any other requirements, like you want this quotation, like you want the certificate, depends on your capacity and raw materials, or you want analysis about the market in your regions, want the analysis of the profits that you can get. You can also contact with our sales manager. Will depend on your regions, the policies, and give you some introduction. Here are the some brief pyrometers, like the sizes of the material, the model of the machine, and some input of this machine, like the labors, the land, the flue. This is some brief introduction. If you want this the list of this input and output, you can contact with us, send you this message for you. Because we can't show many information in the live show, it's not allowed. And about the prices, it's also not allowed to tell in the live show. So just you can send a private message to us, give you this kind of information. And also in the commonplace, we have our own email, our own WeChat, WhatsApp, and telephone, so you can contact with us directly. Tell us requirements. Here we have the model is 1 ton, 2 ton, 3 ton per hour. So if you have a larger one or a smaller one, you can also contact and give you the scheme for you. Depends on your materials and this capacity. Because we have different kind of customers there, have different materials, and they may have different problems, like solid waste, hazardous waste, which furnace we chose, and is there any problem like will clog the tube or have to just have the char in the furnace. So just we will have this solution plan for you, depends on different materials. If you have this kind of problem, you can all just leave your questions to us. Here are some project cases. Like we have our customers, it's not only in China, Brazil, Nigeria, we have our customers in all over the world, more than 60 countries. So just any questions about the policies or the markets of different regions, you can contact with us. And if you want to visit our client's factory or our own factory, you can also tell us that our factory is in China, in Henan province. We are a manufacturer, and we have a factory that more than 40,000 square meters. And the client's factory, you need to tell our sales manager first, and we'll talk with our clients, talk with our customers, and tell you when is the time that you can visit. And here are the feedbacks. Like they tell us that it's running well when they bought us. This is a PCB board dismantling machine. And this is also a carbonization furnace machine that is running very good. And they plan to expand this production next year. And now they have bought another equipment. They have just expand the capacity. And this is also, they told us, they worked well, very good. And this is some profile of our company. And now, the Henan doing environmental protection technology is one of the subsidiary company of doing Holdings. This is a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer, integrating technology design, research, and development, machine production, sales, and after-sales service in one. Rely on this excellent technical R&D stance and innovation spirit. Our company has borne up 23 new patents. Now we have renewed these data and invention patents. And our company is honored as the National High Technology Enterprise Award by the Municipal Science and Technology Commission. The factory is just located in the industry park in Jiaozuo City, next to Zhengzhou, the capital of Henan Province. Covering an area of more than 30,000 centimeters, displays several sets of equipment prototypes. So you are welcome to visit and test the machine with materials. This is all a free service for you. If you have this materials and want to know the oil yield and the different products, so you can send your material to us or carry them to us. Then we could give you a free experiment to tell you this data for you, a clear data. These are the factory display. Now we have expanded a new factory for the other small device. And this is the first factory inside is for the carbonization furnace, the main step of this whole line. This is some area and the part placement area. So if you come to our factory, the first site you will see is this, and then you will come to the first factory inside to see how to build our carbonization furnace. And also we have other products like the PCB board, aluminium plastic, and lithium battery. Our service for you include the pre-sale service, on-sale service, and after-sale service. A pre-sale service, because we are the manufacturer, you can visit our factory anytime, and we have our engineering team, so you can get the one-to-one device configuration scheme. Then the plan to equipment placement side, we also provide our engineer. On sale, you can check our manufacturing progress anytime. And after sale service, most of our clients were concerned about this. We have 1 year warranty and guide equipment installation and debugging. Maybe you are worried about how to install this machine or how to operate it. I don't know how to control it in a good way or high efficiency of the temperature. Which step will need to control in which temperature. This will if you need about this, our engineer can come to your region, tell you about this technical training, and help you to install and operate your machine. This is some information about our equipment. So just any questions you have? Do you have any other questions? You can also contact. Let's see about this 3D video. This is a purification system, so you don't need to worry about the pollutions. We don't have the chemical pollutions or water waste. The only pollution we have is the smoke that we need to purify it and to release at different standards of different regions. So we have different plan for you, the high standard or normal standard, and then just reach to the policies, the purification policies. This is the some device for you, the odor removal system and the desulfurization system. This is a dryer. If the moisture is higher than 15 degrees, so we need this dryer to dry our biomass. Like our material is the daily waste, the daily organic waste. So it may have some water contained in it. So we need this dryer, it's very necessary. And then this is the carbonization furnace. The heating uses the hot air heating furnace, and the equipment is indirect heating. The chamber is 400 to 600 degree temperatures. In the front is higher than just in the back of this reactor. And by using the screw to discharge this carbon black, in the slagging section, we use this 1 or 2 slagging winch with a condensate cover outside to cool down this slag. And then the gas from the carbonization furnace are cooled from the rear outlets into the cyclone dust collector with the water covered, and then to press to the hot air furnace for the carbonization and heating. This is to purify the gas that we have plenty of the gas, that extra gas don't need to use, then need to purify and to release it at the standard. This is a carbonization furnace. Just during this 3D video, do you have any questions about this? Hello, welcome our new friends. I'm not sure is there anybody in my live show. You can't see the word. If you are new here, welcome. We are the manufacturer of the carbonization furnace, and also we have other devices like the solar panels recycling machine, lithium battery recycling machine, and the waste tire with plastic pyrolysis machine. Now, if you are interested in this business and want to buy the equipment, you can contact with us. Like the carbonization furnace, by just charring this biomass, we can just first help the environmental protection things to reduce the pollution of the waste to the environment, and also we can turn it into the valuable resource. The organic components in the biomass undergo complex chemical reactions at a high temperature to produce the products, such as the charcoal, tar, gas, wood vinegar. And among them, like the charcoal products, have a wide range of the applications pre-processed in many fields, such as it can use as a food and soil conditioner, the water treatment absorbent, and so on, just due to their good combustion and absorption properties. This is some brief introduction about the charcoal and about this carbonization system. We have the first the pre-process to purify it, to dry it, and the carbonization process to by using the high temperature to turn it into the charring things, and the post-treatment step to separate and purify and process the charred products in order to obtain charred conditions to meet their requirements. This is a three-step that of our carbonization furnace. And some other questions if you have, like you may concern about the temperature of the carbonization system. In the drying machine is 200 to 300 degree, and about the carbonization system is 400 to 600. That we have some standard to feed the materials, like the water content need to lower than 15 degree, and these materials need to control the sizes to lower than 20 millimeters. And for example, if the water content is too much high, so we will get too much of this wood vinegar, not the charcoal. Like if you get 10% of this water contained in it, and the tar we will get for 1 ton of the biomass is 20 to 40 kilogram, and the wood vinegar may be 40 to 80 kilogram. So the high water content in it, the more wood vinegar we will get. And the whole carbonization process is mainly 20 to 30 minutes. And all it will depend on the size of the particles and the water resistance and the policy and all the state of their materials. So just if you are interested in this business, you can contact with us. We have several purification systems by using cyclone and the spray tower. Now here it shows us just to purify the gas, to purify the dust, the sodium hydroxide or other particles inside. Okay, and here now is today's live show. Here are the service that we can give for you. And today we share some information about the carbonization furnace. We give you this 3D layout to tell you, or more if you want a more clear one, you can contact with our manager to give you the material and the applications, the structure, parameters, and the project cases, the feedback. If you want this pamphlet, we can send you privately, because we can't tell you many information about this, about detailed data in a live show. Also our service for you. So this is today's live show, and now we'll wait for maybe 2 minutes. If there are no more other questions, then it's time to say goodbye. Because I'm not sure is there anybody in my live show and don't know when the time of you now in your regions. Now it's a morning in China. So maybe they're midnight in your place. So let's go back to the 3D layout of this, and also the placement site. It will depend on your workshop. It will be designed by our engineer, so don't need to worry about this. Like this is a feeding system, drying system, carbonization system, purification system. Okay, I guess there are no more any questions. So now in the common place we have our WhatsApp, email, telephone, and our website. You can contact with us directly to know the answers, know the other informations. Okay, and time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching today. Goodbye.